All right. Welcome everybody. We're gonna talk a little bit about probably an email you guys got from Unreal the other day. I'm gonna share my screen here um, just so we can talk a little bit about it. Yeah, so you're gonna see this for a second, but everybody probably got this email the other day. So we're gonna go through this a little bit, which is, of course, where did it go? Here we go. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to just throw this onto the screen here real quick so you can see it. So, which is Fab launched the Unreal Marketplace and that sort of thing, and Fab is launched places basically stopped offering purchases of sales, and that's what we've been talking about for a while. And so I wanted to kind of do a little bit of an unboxing video for this because I actually haven't had a chance to click on the link yet, and so I just kind of wanted to see a little bit of what's going on here, and maybe we can talk about this. Um, and basically, this is the new Fab.com, and so we've got all of our Quixel Megascans here. Um, I'm going to assume that I have to log in, and so let's see if I can do that. Okay, hold on. Nope. Hang on. We'll try this again. And yes, that is my email address. So if you feel like emailing me, go ahead. Sure, why not? We'll save it. Uh, I don't know about y'all, but two-factor authentication really gets under my skin after a while. So um, just checking something here. All right, so yeah, so I'm logged in now. Let's see if I can take a look at my account settings here. Okay, looks good. Now I want to go and see if you can also say, okay, so now the thing that you understand from what they're doing is that now all the sales that exist on as far as the marketplace go have now moved to Fab, and so they've been doing sales on the Unreal Marketplace for more than a decade, and this makes sense from a business perspective. It does make sense to really kind of segment that out as being important. I believe the way this is going to work is through the end of this year that you can get your Quixel Mega Scans for free, and then after that, they're going to start charging for them. Because let's be honest, I mean, a lot of the assets that you get for free are actually really good, and they've spent a lot of time scanning them, getting the textures right, and stuff like that. So there's a lot of really good stuff in there. So let's see what we got here. Claim free mega scans. So for me, like one of the ones, let's see, it looks like I'm in here. So I'm gonna go to my library here. Okay, cool. Yeah, so yeah, so this is what I was hoping to see here was to make sure that my library that I had been building for a long time actually did transfer over because I mean, that's the whole ball game. If because as a digital artist, one of the things that you really got to spend time doing is taking care of your assets, and this for me was really important. And I've been building stuff. My library of things for a while. Just the free stuff they give you, and then also things that are projects that I've been working on with my class. we've been buying these things and putting them in here. So I wanted to make sure that my tree packs are in here. I've got, other things that I thought were interesting, that were downloaded. My Waterline Pro fluid. That's important. Congratulations, they did that correctly. So, um, if that's been a concern for you, certainly that is one that, to uh, um, to deal with. Okay. Now let's see here. I'm gonna try and switch something here real quick, real fast. Um, okay. I'm just moving this to a different screen so I can see what's going on here a little bit better here. So I'm gonna try this one more time. All right, so I'm gonna share this. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, because I wanted to be able to see a little bit more what I was doing here. So yeah, let's take a look around. So let's go back to Fab now. It's not just um, Megascans that are here because you can also publish stuff here. So if you've got objects that you've been building, if you've got Unreal scenes that you've been putting together, you can sell them here. You used to be able to do that on the as well, and I think it makes sense to build an exclusive marketplace. Because let's be honest, if you were working in the Unreal Games launcher, right? That whole interface was pretty convoluted. It was hard to find things. I know that it was like, okay, wait, what section is that in again? So this actually makes some sense, and that's a smart idea for them to go ahead and already do this. So that's one of the things that I really try to encourage my students on is like, hey, build stuff. This is a way to start making money. Like if you don't get hired right away, if you're a good modeler or a good texture artist, this kind of thing can actually really help you a lot. So because you never know when you're going to be working on something that hits, and people go, yeah, I really like that. I really want that as part of what I'm doing. So this is a good opportunity. I think I'm actually looking forward to seeing what this does. Like, let's look at the FAQ. So, what is Fab? It's a new open marketplace that gives all digital content creators a single destination to discover, share. Yeah, okay, that's what you'd expect. They had their AI right for them. That's fine. Um, okay, Fab will offer an industry-leading 88% of revenue share. That's great until the end of 2024, and then publishers will then receive 100%. That's even better. Okay, I can see that working. Um, can I offer free content? Yes, free content under both Creative Commons and standard licenses. That's great. What types of licenses are available? Creative Commons, that sort of thing. So that's really good. Now, I'm not going to go through all of them. That's kind of boring. But I think okay, one of the things that you really want to talk about here, is as we kind of just discuss what asset libraries really are and how you can actually utilize them when you're working in Unreal and Unity and whatnot, right? It's great that you can buy free content. Okay, or you can get free content, or you can buy great content that's already been built by other people, and that's certainly something as an old school effects person. I go back about 30 years of 3D modeling and stuff like that. So for me, you look at this and like, wow, this is awesome as a methodology, right? Um, Over the course of time, I've gotten into being a teacher of this kind of work. And one of the things that I really talk to my classes about is, okay, it's great that you can buy all this stuff and you can build a scene and you can make it look amazing. One of the things that I'm going to always say as an instructor is it's also important to know how to change a flat tire, right? So if you get something that doesn't exactly work for you, then it's one of those things that you're going to need to be able to know how to go in and change it. Like, so if you've got an asset that it's sort of good, it kind of works for you, but you really want to be able to tweak it so it's something a little bit better for you. That is That's where education comes in. Now, yeah, you can certainly learn how to do things, but sometimes as a student, you need to know what questions to ask. And so that's one of the things that I'm just kind of doing a shameless plug here for our educational programs. If you want to learn how to model, if you want to learn how to texture, if you want to learn how to do those sort of things, that's the kind of stuff that we teach, and that's the kind of thing that you're going to be able to do with assets that you can download off of Fab, right? That you can export stuff out of Unreal as an FBX, and that's going to come with um, you know it's going to come with the geometry, it's going to come with the texture maps and things like that, and that's cool. So if you export that as an FBX, you can load that into Blender, you can load that into Maya, you can load that into Lightwave if you still use that. Um, and you should be able to go and tweak that geometry, move the points and polygons around, scale it, do whatever it is that you want to be able to do. Because you're not really an artist, in my opinion, anyway, if you don't know how to fix things for yourself. If you're just subject to whatever they give you, then your work is going to be, oh, that's nice. Okay. Now that's not to say that some 8-year-old kid isn't going to be able to come in here and figure out something and do something nice, 8-year-old level, and it finds a market for kids that are 8-year-old, and they go, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And you've got an 8-year-old or a 9-year-old millionaire, right? That'll happen. I promise you that's going to happen. That said, if you want true artistic expression for yourself and utilizing something like this, it is important to know how to manipulate your assets. And so I'm just going to do this, and this is our school. Just so you know, DMI courses. We teach. We've got online work for 3D work. That's painting, that's modeling, that's animation. We've got 2D work. That's Nuke, After Effects. We teach you how to edit. We teach you the entire workflow for being a 3D artist. And so, if that's something that you're interested in doing, you can certainly check that stuff out. We also have a live course that we teach, which is at dmi.edu, right? And so, if you want to be a full time student and when access federal funds. This is an accredited program, and this is a live program. We meet all for about a year actually to do this whole program. You learn the entire animation to visual effects workflow, and so this is one of those things that I'm going to push really hard on. That you need to be, all this free stuff that you can get. That's fantastic, but you actually need to know what you're doing in order for it to work. So anyway, just wanted to talk a little bit about the new fab and what that's going to mean for us. And thank you guys for watching. And we will have more soon. All right.